Hey everybody, welcome to Trendy Trading. My name is Jonathan. Let's go ahead and get started with my pick for this week. I have several of them, but I want to showcase Tesla, give you a blueprint. Hopefully it can help you in your journey if you're trading this stock this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from a weekly perspective, and then we'll get into the daily and the 4 hour. So far as the chart is concerned, we have come down into the trendy edge, which is that blue level that you see there. And what I use this level for is more longer term trades. This is our highest time frame demand zone that we are charting on the chart itself. So these are automated to let me know where the demand zones are. As you can see, it worked really well coming back here in the May timeframe. Prices pushed up from 206 all the way into 315. And here we are again. We came right back to that demand zone again. Just note here, supply and demand traders, that we did make a low here, and we are inside and up on the formation. And so I really like this trade going forward. It was nice from this level at 206. We traded this on Friday. We made anywhere from 150 to 200 and something percent there. And today I think a lot of traders are taking a look at it, and the question is, where can it go? So what I'm looking at on the weekly is I would be cautious around this cloud up here. This is the exponential moving average cloud. You can see that we're under this, and this is resistance until proven otherwise. Now we can also add some Fibonacci's in here. So we're going to use the most current trend. We're going to go from that pivot high into the pivot low, and notice that we have some confluence here with the 38.2 and the cloud. I'm just going to move that target just a tad underneath. We're going to come to the 38.2. All right, that's what's important here. And then above that, I'm going to go ahead and use this future trendy edge is what we call it. We're going to put that there. So this is going to be the zone or the target to the upside for Tesla and the potential. But in order to get to that potential, we need to talk about where prices need to hold. Let's go ahead and go into the daily. So again, this is the weekly chart. 242 to 250 is possible. Let's go ahead and go to the daily, and this is going to be a different blueprint with different numbers on it. Okay, so the neutral here, okay, falls between this 229.51 and all the way down to 220.53. We know that Tesla is volatile. Okay, so that's important to understand. And we can see that it is in the cloud. Anytime we're in the cloud, we're looking down to the bottom here, and we want to make sure that level can hold. So as long as you're in the cloud, you just need to be cautious from a daily perspective. To me, it looks like it needs to digest a little bit, and we have a little bit of resistance right above around 231.86. So again, around 231.86, and you can see it's down just a little bit here at 227.50 by 227.75. It is 6:45 a.m. Central Time here, so we still have a little bit until the market opens. I do think that we digest in this area. Be careful if we break over the neutral. Know that you can get a couple bucks, but for right now, I do believe we have resistance again around that 231 to 232 and a half. It may pull back, digest some more before it decides to head up towards the daily supply zone. And you can see that nice inside and down formation here, leading to the lower edge. And again, we will find resistance in this area. Not only is it a supply zone, but you also have the EMA that is confluent here with this supply zone. Okay, notice here on your TTM Squeeze Pro, we have our first black dot. We have higher yellow bars. This is letting me know that the selling pressure is eased off. We know that we came into demand, but this is a nice tool to use to understand that when price comes into demand, that the selling pressure has eased off, and that kind of gives us the indication for the green light to go ahead and go on that long side position. Now, as far as the 4 hours concerned, if we look here, we're going back to that target I showed you on the weekly. And you can see that we have a lot of resistance in this area. All these lines, any line that's above, these are all automated levels for me that find demand and supply on multiple time frames. So you can see that we have supply above us. If you like shapes, I don't necessarily trade any sort of shape, but you can see here that the trend line is confluent with that supply, that overhead supply here. Okay, so very important that you understand we are under a little bit of resistance. So let's just try to see if we can actually break over this and hold. So you might see a quick break, a pullback, and what I would do here is really commit to the 4 hour candle to see if we get some bids that come in, can a 4 hour actually hold above 230? I know what you're thinking. You're like, man, that's half the day. So we do have a strategy for intraday trading where we can get in and out of trades, make money very quickly within the first, I would say, probably 15 minutes to 90 minutes. And that's a little bit different. And we won't have those numbers until the market actually gets closer to opening. But for right now, on a 5 minute chart, you can see if we just kind of go like this, we basically have moved up and we were just digesting that move. The market in general is doing this today. So the question is, once again, can we get above these resistance lines? Can we get out of the channel? And if we can, then I think we are able to get up here towards my target at 240 and 250. Now, as far as let's say that none of that happens, all right, and we don't get the triggers to go along this morning, what I want to do is tell you some support. So we have some support around 223. You can see that the trendy edges support that is holding so far. But like most of Friday, we kind of took off. Tesla didn't take off, but we do have some lower imbalances here, and those lower imbalances would be closer right around here, around this 212 to 205 level. This would be an imbalance area. I would be shocked if we come in here unless we get some sort of catalyst. So again, I'm looking for support to come in around 223. I hope this helps you. If it does, make sure you guys give us a like and a retweet. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please take a few seconds just to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you all. And during your free time, check out trendytrading.co. We do have a trial going on for $5 for 7 days. It's well worth it. There's a lot to learn from our live trading, and we'll see you soon. Happy Halloween.